Hi dear students, today we'll learn about the chapter 6 of class 9 in period 1, the lines and angles. In this section, we'll discuss when two lines intersect each other, how the properties of angles behave. And also we will discuss how the angles formed when two or more lines are intersected by another line. Basically, you are quite familiar with the angles, the lines, the points and basic needs in geometry. Just we are reviewing these. Angle is something when two rays seems to converge at a point, or when two rays seems to diverge from a point, an angle is formed at that point. कहना यह है कि जब दो रेस एक पॉइंट पे कन्वर्ज हो जाती है, सिमट जाती है, तो वहां एक एंगल बनता है, या फिर एक पॉइंट से जब दो रेज निकलता हुआ मालूम दे, फैलता हुआ मालूम देता है, तो भी वहां पे एक एंगल बनता है. अब इस एंगल की ये खूबी है कि इट इज ऑलवेज डिनोटेड बाय दिस एंड कीपिंग इन माइंड दैट this one is horizontal. This should be kept horizontal and this is obliquely, and it should not be written like lesser than, the symbol of lesser than. The direction of angle is always anti-clockwise, and angles are usually expressed in degrees like that, putting a node on a number or on a variable on the right upper corner. This is in red ink, and angle always lie between 0 and 360. We know that lesser than 0 degree angle is not possible in the field of geometry. That means negative, the concept of negative angle is neither possible in geometry, nor the angle more than 360 is possible in the field of geometry. In this figure, an angle AOB has been formed, or you can write also angle BOA, or simply angle O. At this point, one angle is being formed here, and OA and OB are the arms of angle. Clear? And beside these, we have this portion is known as the interior of angle, whereas this is the exterior of angles, and we have a lot of angles, and it is hoping that you are quite familiar with very few types of angles, such as acute angle, right angles, obtuse angles, and reflex angles, complete angles, also various types of angles. Also, we know that the angles exist in pairs also, such as adjacent angle. In class 8, you have studied adjacent angle, linear pair of angles, supplementary angles, complementary angles, and various types of angles we will discuss in this section also. And now just take some of those. Now we are going to take few angles like exist in pairs, such as complementary angles. The two angles, when their sum show equals to 90 degree. When the sum of two angles equals to 90 degree, then both the angles are known as complementary angles. Suppose if we take one angle as alpha and another one angle as beta. These are the symbol of alpha and beta, and the sum bears 90 degree, then such type of angles is known as complementary angles, and where alpha and beta, each of those are known as complement of each other. Alpha is the complement of beta and beta is the complement of alpha. If one angle is x, its complement must be 90 minus x. Clear? And in the similar sense, supplementary angles, when the sum is 180 degree, when the sum of two angles is equals to 180 degree, then the angles are known as supplementary angles. Here we have considered two angles A and B whose sum gives us 180 degree, or two right angles equals to, and then such type of angles are supplementary angles where A is the supplement of B and B is the supplement of A. If we take X as one angle, its supplement must be 180 minus X. Clear? Now we have taken adjacent angles. First of all, we have to say the two angles are said to be adjacent if they have a common arm, if they have a common vertex, and the non-common arms of the adjacent angle must lie on the different sides or on the opposite sides of the common arm. This is the Haas condition. Third one is the most important condition. Look at the figure. In this figure, if OB is treated as the common arm of these two angles, and the two angles must here have a common vertex O, and OB as the common arm for this angle also and this angle also. Whereas these angle AOB and BOC are called adjacent angle. But here if you see the angle AOC and angle BOA, these two angles also have a common arm which is OA. BOA and COA have common arm OA and common vertex O, but these two angles are lying on the same side of the common arm. This whole angle and this one angle are lying on the same side of the common arm. Hence, these two angles should not be adjacent. That's why I have written here angle AOC and angle AOB. In the similar way, you can write also angle BOC and angle AOC are also not adjacent. AOC and angle BOC are also not adjacent angles. So when you are going to define the adjacent angle, you must be quite aware of the third property. दो एंगल का सम, दो एंगल्स कब एडजेसेंट होते हैं? जब वो दोनों एंगल के एक कॉमन वर्टेक्स होते हैं। फिर से मैं बता रहा हूं कि एक कॉमन वर्टेक्स होते हैं और एक कॉमन आर्म होना चाहिए, और वो दोनों जो नॉन कॉमन आर्म्स हैं, ये दोनों कॉमन आर्म के दो अपोजिट साइड में होने चाहिए। अगर एक ही साइड में कॉमन आर्म रहेगा तो फिर एडजेसेंट नहीं होगा, वो कोई दूसरे टाइप के एंगल्स होंगे। नाउ आवर नेक्स्ट एंगल इज लीनियर पेयर ऑफ एंगल्स, एंड as we have seen the adjacent angles here, APB is a line, or you can say PB and AP are two opposite rays, and these two are adjacent angle. BPK and APK are two adjacent angles since they have common arm and they have common vertex, as well they have the two non-common arms are lying on the opposite side of it. when the two adjacent angles have their non-common arms as opposite rays, then the pair of adjacent angles so formed are known as linear pair of angles. What I have written? If the non-common arms of adjacent angles are two opposite rays, then the pair of adjacent angles forms a linear pair of angles. Abbreviatedly, for our easy processing, we'll take this as LPAs. And vertically opposite, when you know that when two lines intersect each other at a point, four angles are formed. These two are vertically opposite angles and these two are also vertically opposite angles. The pair of vertically opposites are equal. You have seen in earlier classes also. And today इतना ही, फिर नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम लोग देखते हैं.